Gildan Media presents Your Coach in a Box, affordable, life-changing audio programs.
The Lawyer Bubble, A Profession in Crisis, written by Stephen J. Harper, read by Walter Dixon. Introduction. When I applied to law school in 1975, the nation was recovering from a severe and prolonged recession. Even so, I always assumed that I'd be able to make a comfortable living with a legal degree, although I didn't think that practicing law would make me rich. 3.5 years later, I became a new associate at one of the nation's largest law firms, Kirkland & Ellis. It had about 150 attorneys in 2 offices, Chicago and Washington, D.C. My annual salary was $25,000, which is $100,000 in 2012 dollars. There were rumors that some partners in large firms earned as much as 10 or 15 times that amount. By any measure, that was and is a lot of money. The unlikely prospect of amassing great wealth wasn't what attracted me to the law. Rather, I saw it as a prestigious profession whose practitioners enjoyed personally satisfying careers in which they provided others with counsel, advice, judgment, and a unique set of skills. Mentors at my first and only law firm taught me to focus on a single result: high-quality work for clients. If I accomplished that goal, everything else would take care of itself. Today, the business of law focuses law school deans and practitioners in big law firms on something else: maximizing immediate profits for their institutions. That has muddied the profession's mission, and, even worse, set it on a course to become yet another object lesson in the perils of short-term thinking. Like the dot-com, real estate, and financial bubbles that preceded it, the lawyer bubble won't end well, either. But now is the time to consider its causes, stop its growth, and take the steps that might soften the impact when it bursts. The lawyer bubble is about much more than lawyers. It's about a mentality that has accompanied the corporatization of America's most important institutions, including the legal profession, a dramatic transformation that is still unfolding. Behind the change is a drive to boost current year performance and profits at the expense of more enduring values, for which there are no quantifiable measures. But omitting critical costs from the decision-making calculus doesn't make them any less important, or their damaging consequences any less profound. This audiobook focuses on lawyers because I know them best. For more than 30 years, I've been a successful and generally satisfied one. I led what anyone would call a charmed life in the law. I grew up watching lawyers on television trying cases. As a real attorney, that's what I did too. Neither of my parents attended college, but they assumed that any child who entered the legal...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?